Good morning, everyone. I request every one of you to be seated in your seats and kindly keep your mobile phones in silent mode. Photos will be shared through the email ID, so kindly avoid. The YouTube link of this event has been shared, so kindly share with your school or college teams. ஆசிரியர் பணியே அறப்பணி, அதற்கே உன்னை அர்ப்பணி என்ற பொன்மொழிக்கேற்ப தங்கள் வாழ்வையே ஆசிரியர் பணிக்காக அர்ப்பணித்த ஆசிரியர்களையும், நமது கல்லூரியின் இயக்குனர் முனைவர் சுந்தர் அவர்களையும், நமது கல்லூரியின் தலைவர் முனைவர் தங்கம் மேகநாதன் அவர்களையும், நமது கல்லூரியின் ஆலோசகர் முனைவர் CR முத்துகிருஷ்ணன் அவர்களையும், இவ்விழாவிற்கு சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்களாக வந்திருக்கும் திரு ராபர்ட் ஜே ரவி அவர்களையும், RIT ஆசிரியர் விருதுகள் 2022 வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்பதில் பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறோம். அவையோர் அனைவரையும் கல்லூரியின் வாழ்த்து பாடலுக்கும் தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்திற்கும் எழ பணிவுடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां शारदा सुख स्वच्छ स्वरूपिणी स्वच्छ हृदय निवासिनी सुख स्वच्छ स्वरूपिणी स्वच्छ हृदय निवासिनी स्वप्रकाश रूपिणी स्वरूपिणीं वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां विशारदां ज्ञानदां वरदां वन्देऽहं शारदां.
A proficient educator has passion, leads change, and seeks to add value to others. Dr. Sundar completed his bachelor's degree BE ECE in 1979 at Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and his master's degree MTech in 1981 at Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. He obtained PhD in 1994 from Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. He has over 30 years of combined academic and industrial experience. Since November 2011, he has been heading the Department of ECE at Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Chennai. Currently, he is heading the research and consultancy activities at Rajalakshmi Institution. His area of specialization include machine vision solution, video streaming over IP, system-on-chip architectures, voice-over packet systems, embedded system designs, digital signal processing, speech technologies, and VLSI design. I kindly request Dr. Sundar sir to enlighten the audience with his words.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Respected dignitaries on stage, our chief guest for the day, Mr. Robert from the Government of Tamil Nadu IT department. He is the CTO. And our faculty members and our distinguished teachers who come here for the award function, and welcome to all the others who are accompanying them also. It is my pleasure, privilege, and an honor to welcome you all for this awards function. And this award function is to recognize the meritorious work done by teachers of schools. Teachers of schools happen to be I would say, the pillars of society in some sense. In fact, they nurture the young minds, open them up, and enable them to do some very useful work for our society and shine in our society as well, and provide inspiration to many others as well. So in that sense, I would say teacher's role has been a most important one. And I think in recognition of what you people have done is why we have this award function as well. Okay, so with this short note, I welcome you all once again, and thank you.
Your presence and wise word helped magnify our cause in best possible way, sir. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time to address the gathering. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. So here's our powerful leader who turned our vision into reality, Dr. Thangam Meghanathan Madam. Dr. Thangam Meghanathan Madam is the chairperson of Rajalakshmi Educational Trust. She has over 3 decades of experience in the field of educational administration. As a chairperson of Rajalakshmi Group of Institutions, she has been ensuring quality of education in all 5 institutions: Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, Rajalakshmi College of Nursing, Rajalakshmi College of Education, and Rajalakshmi Vidyashram. The institutions offer merit scholarship to deserving students and have been organizing several programs to promote science education at school level and career guidance programs for school students. Dr. Thangam Meghanathan pursued her graduate and postgraduate program in public administration at the Madras Christian College, Chennai. Her research interest continued, and in 2005, she received PhD from University of Madras for her thesis on technical education in Tamil Nadu, a study. Her commitment to ensure quality teaching in institution of higher learning prompted her to pursue the Cambridge National Diploma for Teachers and Trainers in 2006. Now, I request Dr. Thangam Meghanathan Madam to address the gathering.
Good morning, respected advisor, Professor C.R. Muthukrishnan, our chief guest for today's RIT Teachers Awards function, through Robert J. Ravi, Chief Technology Officer, IT Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, our Professor, Research, Professor Sundar, other teachers present, and the guest teachers who are here to receive the awards, and other members present, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to note that RIT has been doing this very wonderful initiative that they started a few years back, recognizing talent among the teachers. Teaching itself is a talent, and to recognize the best among in that caliber of teachers is very much needed today. Teachers normally don't look for any recognition, or because we always are used to teachers appreciating students. But then, there is nothing like a word of thanks, appreciations and a word of thanks that you all might have, when you had the opportunity to choose a profession, some of you might have got an opportunity to work in a bank, or you might have had an opportunity to work for the government, but then, you landed on teaching, weighing the pros and cons in whatever manner that you thought. But you've done a great service to the society, because, you can do anything and you can always redo it if something goes wrong. But when it comes to teaching and grooming students, what goes wrong before the child is 10 remains wrong most part of his life, unless there is a serious intervention later part of his life. They say, like, I was just talking to somebody who was talking to us about emotional intelligence and all that. She was mentioning that until age 8, there is no filters in your, kind of that the way your brain is structured, you don't filter anything at all. Whatever you tell goes into your child who is under 8. But after that, you start getting filters, saying that you start remembering, putting things away, saying, okay, this is about this is my perception about this. Okay, then you retrieve it as a file as and when you want, but this is your own opinion. But as a child, he doesn't have his own opinion. The opinion that he later forms is based on all the information that goes into his head. So the primary teachers are the most, and most they need to be most appreciated and most recognized in the society, without them it is very difficult for any society to sustain, and any nation for that matter. The backbone is the primary school teachers. A person may go to become anything, like could be a great industrialist, could become a big leader of a country, anything. But for his teacher who taught him the very preliminary ABCD, he could not have come out to. But today's world has changed so much. They may say, like, there is a lot of talk about homeschooling. They say, like, I don't want my children to go to school because I would like them to learn everything, because there are a very small sect of society where they are very privileged to even think about that, because the parents are very well educated. They know what education is. So they're very confident that they can bring their children up without sending them to school, sending them to the open school and getting the certificate. Very small exclusive club that is at this point. But if this is possible for that exclusive club, this should be sort of in a way experiment, because these children get this advantage of having 24/7 the time with them, and they frame what they want to do. They decide what they want to do, what they want to learn rather. They may just find little more time than that day they may be little more interested in learning music. They may learn music, or another day he may be more interested in learning art or math or whatever, English. Then he can, this is a great opportunity for that small number. But same thing can be brought into our own schools, with teachers understanding the children's mind, that it is children children's mind are not divided into between 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock into 7 periods. Oh, now take all these notebooks, okay, put these notebooks back, take the other notebook, because the other teacher comes, she'll shout if she sees. She may be an English teacher, and now I'm having my math notebook on top. So put it, the child, that fear should not be there in the child. Disciplining is very, very important. Disciplining and value education is very, very important without curbing their creativity. It calls for a lot of patience. It calls for huge patience to make sure that the child has got the discipline and the value education taught to him without curbing his creativity. That is the age they ask n number of questions, and the patience to answer, the patience to make him think why he is asking so many questions, why can't he answer it himself, So these things about elementary school, and then, as they come to 8th, 9th, 10th, you all know how difficult it is to manage this competition. But we have to accept the fact that this is a country that will definitely have highly competing environment for some time to come, because we are a huge population with a huge young aged population seeking education. So with number of seats being low and number of people seeking for those seats being high, there will definitely be competition. With 62,000 seats across the country for medical education, we've got 17 lakh people appearing for it. Okay, what is available is 62,000, 17 lakh are aspiring for it. That's why they're preparing themselves and writing for it. And I would like to make one appeal here with the government official here, but though he belongs to some other department, the honors of preparing the children for any common exams, like NEET or CUET, whatever may come, should lie with the school. If the child has studied for 12 years in your school, why can't he spare the 12th year for preparing himself for the common entrance exam? Why should he go to some other place? There used to be 11 plus 1 plus 3 or 4 system. That was good, because 11 and that 1 year was to prepare for your graduation program. This is what is happening, preparing for the entrance exam. Why can't the 12th year be used for helping them to prepare for the, I think a lot of you teachers can voice it in different forums, saying that we are ready to teach them the NEET portion or whatever portion, that the way it is being done in some private. And I think you should be recognized for that. This is my humble appeal that can save a lot of money for the, you can charge little money, but then what is being charged outside is huge. Apart from that, the child has got so much, while studying 8th standard, so he's having to go for IITG, or why don't you make it parallel along your curriculum? Those interested, so, and also the onus lies on you to give them good counseling. When it comes to good counseling at school level, it means a lot. We find in college, when they come here, they have absolutely very less clue. In spite of seeing them for past 25 years, I don't see a great improvement in them understanding what they are wanting to do and what they would like to do with this. And life is such that you cannot definitely decide, okay, these 4 years will determine my entire life. This is not actually true. But to some extent, he should go towards what is his interest. We may not say, it is in school, at high school level, that they can do this kind of follow-up. They can find out the background of the child. What is the capable? Nothing restricts a child from doing whatever he wants. But we know for fact that there are certain things that every child cannot become number one, 100 on 100, every child cannot get. But what about those children who get 90 plus? They are not bad. 80 plus, they are not very bad. They also can aspire to become something. Then, if not this, what is the next best? So make them think about different things, so that this psych about I should become this, otherwise my life is not. These kind of things should not be there. And career counseling can really help a lot for the children emotionally, because you can see their background, the educational level of the parents, financial means of the parents, and the child's academic capability, combine all of them and give them a good solution for a good career path. Apart from all your, teacher, the way I'm teaching, you must be thinking, like, we already have so much, And to add to it, we don't want a counseling to it, but you are the right person to do the counseling. Because every student will have one teacher whom he or she likes very much, would like to speak to, then that teacher can make his or her life. So with these words, let me thank Rajalakshmi Institutions for bringing this award recognition for teachers annual event, and I congratulate all the awardees for this award, and I'm sure all of you really deserve it richly. And I very hard, with my whole heart, thank the teachers who are present here, because we in our institutions know teachers are the main raw material in any institution. You may call it, I'm sorry for saying raw material, but then you are the main. Without the teachers, you cannot have a good institution going. So teachers are very important. We respect every level of teachers, and we thank you very much for setting your foot in our campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for sharing your knowledge and your inspirational message on the importance of discipline, the professional ethics, and throwing more light on the responsibilities of teachers. Once again, thank you, madam. Next, I kindly call Dr. Muthukrishnan, sir. Dr. Muthukrishnan completed his BTech in Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, and his MTech and PhD in Computer Science and Engineering at the IIT Kanpur. He has 3 decades of experience in the educational field. He worked as assistant professor at IIT Kanpur and professor at IIT Madras. He was also the president of Computer Society of India and was also the consulting advisor for Tata Consultancy. Presently, he is the advisor of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. I cordially welcome Mr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, sir, to address the gathering.
Namaste. Respected Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Thangam Meghanathan, respected Chief Guest, Thiru A. Robert J. Ravi, Indian Telecommunication Service, Chief Technology Officer, IT Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, my colleague, Director, Dr. R. Sundar, dear teachers, well-wishers, young children, media, and so on. I'm very happy to be here. I feel very delighted, in fact. I feel 20 years younger than actual my age in this presence here with all of you around. Today we have gathered here to felicitate and give away awards to teachers from about 7 dozen schools from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, a few districts of Andhra Pradesh. It's very noteworthy that we have as chief guest Robert Ravi, who as Chief Technology Officer is focusing on leveraging technology for the good of the society in general and for the state of Tamil Nadu in particular, in all fields of endeavor. In all fields of endeavor and activity. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you some of my ideas, some of my thoughts. I myself have been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I still receive greetings from my students from now and then, both on the earlier on the postal media, now in the electronic social networks and media and so on. As teachers in schools, you would be in different stages. Some of you may be teaching primary, some of you may be teaching secondary, some of you may be teaching the higher secondary and so on. But the entire age group is between 5 and 15. And the children, boys and girls who come out of your system, wherever you're working, are the ones who come and join institutions like ours, the RIT and many other institutions. We are in the space of engineering, but many of the children also go and seek for further study and for shaping for themselves a future, a career, and so on, medicine, law, and arts and sciences, and many other fields. So as a teacher, during the 5:15 or now sometimes even 3 to 15, depending on when schooling starts, you have a tremendous influence on the young mind to groom them. As they say in Sanskrit, Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. In Tamil, it will be Annai, Tandai, Asan, Kadavul. So you're in the third position starting at the age of 5. It's a very significant opportunity, and especially it's very I'm very happy to note that all of you here have been identified as best teachers, good teachers, recognized and so on by your respective schools. And at RIT, we conduct this program annually. This is the 3rd edition. Now, what is it that we should be doing to our children, young minds, to groom them? What is the purpose of education? What are we attempting? What is our goal? What is our vision? We are preparing them for life. I think that's the most important thing. We might be teaching this and that, giving some knowledge, some skills and so on, but most importantly, we are preparing for them for life. Life is an experience that they have to evolve through, they have to go through. And it'll start probably when they finish school. In school, they have still nurtured within the expanding boundaries of home and school and so on. And it is when they get wings and fly, like when they come to college, when they become relatively more independent of parenting, of schooling and so on, that they start to blossom. However, what you inculcate in them, what you help them to imbibe is what makes them later. And the most important in this is values, character and values. One can interpret it in many different ways. There is some choice about it. However, there are some universal human aspects to it. These values would be respect for society around you, respect for nature, an ethos to fellow children, fellow beings, and so on, a recognition that you're part of a larger whole, a larger society, and so on. These may sound abstract, but at the young age is when children innately have this, and we have to nurture it. So education is not bucket filling. We are not going to stuff things into them, but it's a process, it's a supporting process for young minds to discover themselves. Creativity is very important, as was mentioned by our chairperson. We have to nurture creativity. In doing this, as teachers, we are part of a larger system, and the system draws some boundaries within which we do our work. However, the system also provides sufficient opportunity, sufficient leeway for you to go a little bit beyond. Most of you would have heard this, that work while you work, learn while you learn, and play while you play. Play is very important. Storytelling is very important. These are some of the things which were earlier happening in homes, but now in the modern setting, homes are not able to provide this adequately to children. So some of these may also have to be brought into schools. So when you say young minds have to discover themselves, their own potential, you have to discover yourself as a teacher. That's very important. Unless you discover yourself, you won't be able to communicate, or you will be able to communicate more effectively to those who are your students, those who are in your class, only if you have the self-discovery. World is changing. You see a lot of new things around you all the time. Some of this is puzzling, some of them is confusing. Sometimes we find it is chaotic, but it is important to make sense of all this. Very often we hear that young people, young children, youth is much more fluent and comfortable with technology than grown-ups. This is a very often it is it's stated, and very often it's also felt, and most of us also partly agree. So one of the important things is for teachers to stay young in their minds, very important. You have to connect. So how can we approach this with so much of such plenty of resources available to us? We'll have to be a little innovative. We have to find those aspects that are worth sharing, those aspects that are worth communicating, how to communicate effectively, and bring this into not only in the classroom, but in every opportunity. Most children look at the classroom, the teacher, the school, and so on, in awe and inspiration, with a high regard. Are we measuring up to that regard with which children look at us? This is something we need to reflect, and this can form a good guide to our thinking about how we approach what we do in our work as teachers in schools. There's a push towards introducing more technology, and there's going to be more technology coming, definitely. What we have seen is only the tip of the iceberg. For example, before we came to this function, we were discussing about what is called augmented reality and virtual reality. It's a advanced area pursued by industry, by governments, by young people very vigorously. In fact, in the Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, we have a center for AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality. It's something that can catch young minds and engage them, absorb them very quickly, and in a very, so to say, in an addictive manner. So it's important that, we have seen mobile phones, how young people are getting addicted to mobile phone, social media, and so on. But there's more to come. I'm talking about the next wave. What next? The mobile phones have made an impact in the last 15 years. And I see a few children here, probably come with parents and so on. Those who are born, let's say, after about 2006-07, they've all grown from a very young age with mobile phones. Of course, there are sections of society where it's not affordable. That's a access and equity problem that has to be solved, and our various governments and society in general is taking many steps to it. But even though it's a much smaller fraction, it is definitely to be noted that from a very young, children have access to mobile phones and so on. So what about this augmented and virtual reality? How do we capture this experience? Well, to share it with you in a very simple way, in a very quick manner, if you watch a TV program, it's already filmed. Of course, they might have used some tricks and so on. For example, if you see a movie where somebody is driving a car, he or she may be sitting in a car, the background may be moving. All right, you would have seen this in in many, quite often. So that's a simulation of reality, but the movie is still one way, non-interactive. We are watching it, you're becoming part of an experience of a different world, but you're not really part of the world. In augmented reality and virtual reality, why we have augmented and virtual, I'll try and go into it very quickly, but the idea is that you are part of what is happening. So virtual because it is in essence, not in fact. Augmented because you might bring in visual sequences into the play from the real world or the physical world around you. So you could give an experience like, suppose you want to be in the Himalayas. Now, it's an arduous task with a lot of physical challenge and preparation, training, and so on to actually take a trekking trip into the Himalayas. But it's possible that those who have gone there and through various other technologies like drones flying and so on, you could capture a panoramic half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour video presence of Himalayas and put it into make it accessible, just like content on the mobile and so on. But when it is played, you're part of it. You're going to be into that. So there is an interactive element in it. So you're not merely watching, you're becoming part of it. And that kind of an experience can actually be, that kind of an experience is what is aimed at or what is focused upon in augmented reality, virtual reality. To give you an example. So when you're there, you could move around. So you could be in one place, you could walk around. If there are other colleagues with you, other fellow travelers with you, fellow trekkers with you, you could move and so on and so on. You could also experience, for example, some mild glacier fall, hopefully at some distance from you. Even if it is very close to you, you're still safe because it's only virtual. Okay. So I'm mentioning this because I think, as teachers, you should have, especially as teachers who still have another decade and a half to go forward in your job, in your work as a teacher, you must strive and bring yourself to some comfort level with these technologies, depending on what is accessible, what is available. I'm mentioning this because our Chief Technology Officer of the Government of Tamil Nadu is our chief guest here, so that you could then see how this experience can be made available to children in schools. The most comfortable are those who grow with things. If something comes to you after you have crossed a certain milestone, it is that much more difficult to reach a level of comfort with it. So, and this has potential in myriad ways. Imagination is the limit in many ways. For example, if you're telling a story to a child, if the story is captured in the form of some visuals, which is now available in a non-interactive way on the mobiles and so on, you could play it with the augmented reality. Of course, you might still have doubt, what am I talking about? There's a headset that one wears so that your visual, audio, and there's some controls that you hold. So at least some of your senses and the perception thereof gets connected to this context of a virtual augmented world. That's how you sort of shift yourself from the physical to something. So what we used to see in dreams and imagination now comes closer to a sensory, perceptual level and so on. So I wish all the teachers here getting awards, congratulations and all the best to you. Spread the good word, be a positive influence in the teaching community, and strive and make every opportunity available to you to bring all these new technologies to be available to your children. In fact, one can very confidently say that many of the future technologies are not going to be invented by those who have already who are in a different stage of evolution. They are going to be invented by those who are yet to see them. Right? So you have a great opportunity. You're shaping the future citizens of our country and of the world. And wish you all the best in your in your task ahead. And may Godspeed be with you. Thank you very much.
Your presence means a lot to us, sir. Thank you for addressing us with your enriching experience with the Indian traditional thought and enlightening us with your handy tips for the teachers community and highlighting on the effective communication for teachers. Once again, thank you so much, sir. I request our chairperson, Dr. Tangam Meganathan Madam, and our advisor, Dr. C.R. Muthukrishnan, sir, to present the memento to our chief guest, Mr. Robert J. Ravi, sir. I am profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to introduce the chief guest for the day. It's none other than Mr. Robert J. Ravi, sir. He is an Indian Telecom Service Officer, Government of India, and was a first rank holder in engineering from Pondicherry University with an MBA in International Business. He has recently joined as the Chief Technology Officer, Department of IT, Government of Tamil Nadu. Prior to this, he was working as Deputy General Telecom at Vijayawada. 3 national projects were executed by him. During COVID-19, he has executed projects for the state government using big data analytics for tracking quarantine management of COVID-infected and non-infected persons. He also developed the AI platform for the AP state government for use in health and agriculture segment. He is also the chairman of AI Standardization Community. He had also worked as senior advisor to the Minister of ICT and NG Uganda. He also advised on various policies and firmed up a stable ICT roadmap for the country. Before joining Uganda, he worked as an advisor and was responsible for monitoring the performances of telecom service, apart from setting up new standards for telecom services to protect the interest of telecom consumers as well as the telecom service providers. He has more than 32 years of experience in various fields of telecommunication, including installation of switches, maintenance of networks, project work implementation, business management, and consultancy. He has designed and implemented the first FTTH, fiber to home broadband system, the first OTN, open transport system, the largest FTTD, fiber to the desk in Middle East at Kuwait. He was also a consultant for Transit System USA for implementation of e-governance project in Kuwait and a lead consultant for revitalizing the telecom service in Libya and Lebanon. He has lectured and presented papers on duct layout for broadband development in metros at Chicago, USA, and on broadband development in Africa at Boston Digital, Boston, USA. He has published a number of papers on communication systems, telephony from space, neutral system, AI for fraud detection technique in switches, and tetrahedral shield. I request Mr. Robert J. Ravi, sir, to speak a few words about his endeavors and life experiences.
Good morning and thank you for this introduction. Respected chairperson of the RIT, professors on the dais, and the teachers who are going to take the award today. Congratulations to getting this award. And I just to add things, as RIT the speakers have before me has actually told, the teachers are what we see the foundation, the main source of inspiration in the society. It is so diligent that even the fabric of the society just changes and influences because of teachers like you. We bow to you, we salute you. Today we are here because of teachers like you, because you have inspired a lot to us. And that important thing is a stepping stone in the progress of the nation, building of the nation. With all said, there are some ifs and buts the other side that's also happening. Let's quickly say, because meeting, I was told teachers from different districts of Tamil Nadu. I will take this as an opportunity to share some of my thoughts, which you can take it forward, take to your district, see how we can further help us in building this nation. Because as I told you, you are the pillars of sources for the development of the nation. How we can further build this nation. Today, the nation is facing challenges in a different way, different challenges. I hope most of you are very aware. Our hearts are pained recently, you know that. Suicides are increasing. We are shocked to see 5 suicides in 2 weeks in Tamil Nadu. This has increased, especially after the pandemic. I'm sure teachers like you need to play a very vital role in checking up what is the essence of the fabric that is missing. What is the fabric that has twisted the hearts and souls, or shaken the souls of the students? It needs to be analyzed. We are open as a government to come up with whatever may be your suggestions to do any sort of a source correction. There could be, the reasons could be ranging from financial to personal, different levels. We need to really go and analyze these reasons to put in place. Unfortunately, Tamil Nadu stands second, even in the suicides rate of the thing. I don't know how many of you are aware. We talk so much about farmer suicide, and really it is pain at heart, because the farmers are the ones that feed us. But it is alarming to note, after the pandemic, the student suicides have overtaken farmers suicide. The farmers' student suicide are at 7.4%, whereas your students' suicide have crossed 8.4% in the last 1 year. As teachers, we owe a responsibility. As a government, we also owe a responsibility to quickly see what is wrong and arrest this happening that is happening, so that before it takes greater propositions, we need to ensure that we put in place everything in place. The second very, very important thing which I would like to just mention, new teachers have inculcated what we say the fabric of each individual, what is required to grow. But we see that of late, because of what we say, we can't say because of the structure of teaching, or this what we call in terms syllabus, your syllabus of teaching has changed a lot. With the way the focus is completely shifting. That's where institutions like Rajlakshmi plays a major role in seeing how do we shift it back to the development. It's an alarming percentage. Today we know that 80% of engineering graduates who graduate out are not fit into the society in for engineering roles. Only 21% of the engineers are actually employed in engineering jobs. So something is wrong somewhere, in which is actually touching the management and the development of the country will be shaken in the next few years if this trend continues for some more time. The most alarming, Professor was just mentioning about AR, VR. Yeah, we talk about AR, VR. Even I myself is a AI specialist, AI, ML, though we have a thing. We talk about artificial intelligence. We talk about how do we use artificial intelligence in every walk of our life? How to make life simpler. I wake up in the morning, I see an intelligent display, I speak to a mirror, what is my agenda? Mayor, what is, if I have a small problem, I have this problem, what is my thing? So robo medicine, robo teachers, robo lawyers are all on the rise. But still, the fabric of the moral values is still not been touched. We talked about developing in a different area, AI, ML, AR, VR, fourth industrial revolution, which is actually the marriage of the cyber physical space happening, right now happening. Of course, engineering, and there are different curriculums which start teaching it, but it is essential for teachers like you to also go back and start inculcating into the student the interest to think on their own, right? As Professor, as ma'am was just mentioning, the first 8 years, whatever you say, the child catches. Yeah, it's true. What is important to know, not only technology or not only require moral values. The third very important thing which I'm coming in is the moral values of the society is again shaken. We can see crimes increasing, drug abuse, crimes against women, crimes against children, everything increasing because of unemployment. Because the olden days, there used to be some sort of moral inculcation of the students happening because in the family. Today, the family is just moved where the parents don't have much time to inculcate these things in the parents. So again, I know the onus is increasing on teachers every day, but there's no other option. As teachers, you need to take over this load also on you to see that can we inculcate this moral social values into the heart and soul of the students. Because when the foundation of the student is laid in those 8 years, whatever you do cannot change. Whatever happens after 8 years will not change. So that important factor of the moral values should be a part in whatever you try to say. Because at that age, when we talk about the students, the child at the age of 4 itself start believing in teachers. The teacher becomes your guru. Rightly, the professor was mentioning, you are third, even above God. Because they look upon you as God. They look upon you as your role model. So they think whatever teacher says is correct. So you, as teachers, you try to use this as an opportunity to inculcate the moral values, the social values, what is required in society. Technology comes on its own as we grow. When the basic fabric of the person is built, other things fall in place. I was just mentioning about the drop in the percentage of real quality engineers, because the quality comes in again, it's a character, the social, whatever you define in the values. If you say whatever work, என்ன வேலை பண்றீங்களோ அது ஒழுங்கா பண்ணணும், அந்த ஒரு small thought, if you're going to put it, it becomes a fabric which goes into the student. And even when he goes in engineering, he tries to excel in one particular area, which we can see this complete sea change happens. The next decade or so is going to be completely driven by the next wave of technology. We are speaking about the fourth industrial revolution, which is already on. To gear up this, again, it requires a real orientation from the thing. Today, unfortunately, again, a small focus, just for statistical purposes, so that it takes up your mind, where are we? Just 1.5% of these students who are passing out today in all engineering colleges or any colleges, just 1.5% are only eligible, are really able to do anything in this developing area of your fourth industrial revolution or AI or ML, whatever you say. So we see there's a large gap. You take about US, 44% of the people are already in. China, 23% already in. See the gap. The gap is widening. Unless we breach the gap, I'm just not trying to say that it is only the teachers like you need to be. What I'm trying to say, this is what is happening. I'm just giving you a picture, a mirror of what is happening in the outside. A small pitfall, where is the issues that we are facing? The government on its own, we are trying to do also a different, bringing in technology. Can I use technology in helping people, the students, the teachers? Yeah, if it is there, yes, we will be the first to bring in appropriate. We even brought out, I hope many of you are aware of the scheme, Illam Thedi Kalvi. Very, very pathetic. I can mention a ninth standard student. They had some max examination. I hope most of you are aware of this story. It was a max examination. The child wakes up in the morning and tells his mother that today is a max examination. I'm not prepared. I'm not going. The mother casually tells, that small impact of that is also not, what I say, the amount of, what is the acceptance of the child is so low. Because of that, the child commits suicide. Where you can see the amount of acceptance level. It is the real fact in the society today. Parents are afraid to tell to the extent of which I can tell my kid. They can't openly say you all this, but it's a fact. Parents are afraid. Whereas teachers, like, you can really mold and bring up, because, you know, if teacher tells something, dictates something, the child listens to it. Whereas the parents, because they're already pampered, so if you hear a small word from the parents, think that is the other way out. So as teachers, can we reach out wherever is possible? The other side of the society thing was a real example in Kerala. During the pandemic, you might be aware, Kerala was one of the states which did reasonably good, like Tamil Nadu, on reaching the, taking the education to the masses, to the students. Of course, that was also a small trigger. Most of the classes was made online. There are some sector of the people, let's, the professor was rightly note, that they don't even afford a simple phone. What we are talking about, smartphones, a simple phone. Immediately a class of students gets divided. One group of students who become eligible, so-called eligible to get this online classing technique. One close class of subject which says, no, you don't have an access mechanism, so we will not be able to get into this. This divide has happened imaginarily. Of course, the government came up with a lot of techniques to bridge up this gap. And of course, this also resulted, what I'm trying to say, this also resulted in superflexion. This again triggered, it required a suicide from Kerala to again return this. The student, again, because see, why I'm being discriminated? He just took the life, and then the case went up to the court, and courts made it mandatory that we should not show partnership. So what they did was, they told, okay, whoever is eligible of bringing class, the smartphone classes, yes, we'll do the online courses. Others, we will go there and we'll teach. The teacher used to travel miles and miles, go to a particular area, call the people, that the students in the particular area, and he or she was able to teach. That's what is happening. Almost a similar thing is what we are trying to build in. Kindly, we can't say the word, don't load the students on it, because the current mechanism is we need to load. You know, we can't tell the student, don't read this, because if they don't read the syllabus, they don't get marks, they're out of the mainstream. See, we as teachers, I'm very sure you'll be able to appreciate both sides of the coin. One side, unless you give all this education, force them, do everything, their livability, they're going into the society, getting new jobs becomes a problem. Too much of a force brings a student down, which can lead to other issues. Teachers need to balance this particular portion of it. Of course, that is one area which we brought in, Illam Thedi Kalvi, so that the government of Tamil Nadu has brought in. So we students are also, the teachers have to go and ensure that education is imparted to all sects of the people. What I request you teachers again is these 2, 3 being very important points. That is, what I say, becoming draconian in the society. First, health issues. Second, the social issues which I mentioned. Third very important thing is social isolation is also becoming a very, very big challenge because of, that becomes a different groups of isolation that is happening. Financial interdependence, financial thing. And to cap it all, technology. How technology can use in bringing all these things to a table. So with this opportunities that are available, it is really, really important for teachers like you to again go back and see how we can slightly retune. I'm sure you're putting in a lot of efforts for the development of the nation, as I mentioned you. You're the nation builders. Somebody used to always say that, what does an engineer do? Oh, an engineer designs. We design, we do things for the country. What does a doctor do? Doctor tries to heal the people. What does a teacher do? Teacher teaches is a teaching of all this entire sector. So please see where is your spectrum. You're the teacher, you're a guru, you're a dronacharya, you're of all, the entire spectrum. Again, going back into the old scripture, the literature says, to study hard, it does not require very complex things, especially with the students and around. You can go back and tell a student no need to put hard work to read anything. No. You know what our own Tamil literature says on that? Dedication. What do you say in Tamil? Samarpanam. If you are surrendering and putting yourself to the teacher guides and he will do what is required for you. And it is not very difficult. It is not hard for the student to learn. So he learns automatically. Learning is not difficult. It could be easily implemented. It's a different kind. I know we are talking about different spectrum. That is where the teacher's role becomes very, very critical in this changing scenario. We are looking to become a developed nation in the next decade or so. We are looking about become a trillion economy. We are looking at bringing far-reaching changes in export and imports. We are trying to change the way people living. The fabric of the entire society is going to be completely changed in the next 2 decades. What instrumental part for the entire cog in the wheel, the teachers teaching the entire scenario is you teachers, which I'm sure you will be proud when you look back and over the years and say, this is the one I have done. I remember one of my old professors, I happened to cross him in one of the seminars out, and then we were trying to invent something out, and we actually brought out some new technology and AI. We just crossed. And the professor proudly was proudly telling, he's my student. That's the amount of pride in which each one of you teachers can take whenever you see anyone that is performing. I request you, probably with the small changes, can you go back and see how we can really make a change in the changing scenarios? We government are with you. Any suggestions are always welcome. We have brought out a number of schemes. We are bringing in technologies to bring in. We have even bridged technologies. We'll see how technology helps you to further improving, because you no need to be loaded with the content delivery. You no need to be loaded that I need to read this to teach my students. No, that has now been taken care of different areas. Maybe we can stream them line. I'm very sure you have online stuff's content available which you can do. So as teachers, can we not think in a slightly different way of leaving the routine teaching content preparation portion, which is already now being made centrally available? Can we not start identifying each student's capability and his capacity in any particular point, and how do we or you try to push and motivate them to a level? The morning we were discussing, the professor was mentioning, all students have something unique in them. You take any student, there is nothing called he's a below performer, average performer. No, whoever it may be, every student has a spark in particular one. And that spark is very important for the development of our nation. That spark identification is you teachers. Can we take a pledge that looking back, I at least assure in the next 3 years or maybe 5 years down the line, I identify at least one person who would go forward in ensuring the change in the society. Can we not put that as one of the pledge in the next few years? When we come back, probably after 4 or 5 years, maybe we come back and see, can we do a refreshing and see that, yes, these are the things which you have done. You would have saved the nation in the next level. You would have taken the nation to the next step, because the nation cannot grow without teachers like you. You're the cogs in the wheel. You're the people who are going to influence their minds. When you start doing it, automatically the things what I start. Just imagine a situation where the students who are coming out of all the thing, all you're inculcating the social causes into him. Your crime rates in the country will be down straight away. The thought process of the student changes. You should inculcate, can he himself stand on his own and contribute? He can have his own generation opportunities. The list is enormous. Now I leave it to teachers like you, experienced teachers who are getting awarded today, to think it further, take it further. Whatever you require from the government, we are there to provide that particular aspect of link. From the institutions like RIT, we have a number of institutions who are also ready to help in any way that is possible to again touch the fabric of the society. Looking forward to this change. Thank you for listening. Once again, congratulations to all the teachers who won this award. Thank you.
Expressing gratitude is one among the virtues that helps a human being human. I express sincere gratitude to our guest of honor, Mr. Robert J. Ravi, sir, for an amazing and a knowledge-filled session. Thanks for sharing your powerful talk on highlighting the responsibilities of teachers in handling the sensitive decision taken by the students' community, and also for boosting the teachers with social responsibilities. It was really a thought-provoking session, sir. Thank you.
One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change entire world. A warm welcome to one and all gathered here for RIT Teachers Awards 2022. Being students, today we feel very privileged and honored to be here in front of you all and acknowledge the achievements and great dedication of our beloved teachers from all around Tamil Nadu. Yes, the awaited moment has finally arrived. So ladies and gentlemen, without much delay, join me in welcoming all the awardees with big hand. As I announce the name, I request the award winners to come up on the stage and receive your award from our respectable and honorable chief guest. So coming up first, I call Dr. Geeta from Karnataka Sangha Higher Secondary School, Tinagar, Chennai. Dr. Geeta has completed her MSc, MPhil, and B.Ed in chemistry. Her noble sacrifices for more than 34 years has brought in academic rigor that has motivated her students to achieve 100% results many times. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, I call upon Mrs. Priyadarshini from Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Poonamali, Chennai. Priyadarshini has done her MSc, B.Ed, and she's been a great and enthusiastic Maths teacher with Best Teacher Award, Best Coordinator Award, and Best Vice Principal Award. She's been in this field for more than 15 years, and now with her extreme hard work, she's the reputed principal of this school. We take immense pleasure in honoring you on this day, ma'am. Congratulations. Next, I hereby welcome the next awardee, Mr. Durai Chandran, the Vice Principal of VGN Chinmaya Vidyalaya, Avadi, Chennai. He has working experience of 16 years and done MSc, MPhil, B.Ed in chemistry, and he is the author of 11th Standard Tamil Nadu State Board Chemistry book. Our warmest congratulations to you, sir, for receiving this award. Sir, please share few words. Mr. Durai Rajan, sir. Durai, sir.
Hari Om, respected dignitaries on the dais and my beloved colleagues from various institutions. I take this opportunity on behalf of all of you to thank this esteemed institution, RIT, for conferring the awards for teachers. And as all the dignitaries put it across to all of us, this education industry is taking a paradigm shift, and let's all owe and take a pledge that we will withstand and sail with them. And being handling classes for standard 12, when we send students to the college, there's a lot of expectation that what environment prevailed in the school should prevail for them in the college also. Having seen RIT, we feel confident that our students are very secured in the engineering institutions also. Thank you so much, RIT, once again.
Thank you so much, sir. I invite Ms. Lalita, the Vice Principal of Joseph Vidya Shatra, Poonamali, Chennai. Ms. Lalita has completed her MSc, MPhil, B.Ed in botany and has experience of 16 years. Congratulations on your well-deserved award, ma'am. Now I call upon Mrs. Radha Suresh from Maharishi Vidya Mandir Senior Secondary School, Chennai. Mrs. Radha Krishna, Radha Suresh has completed MA in English Literature, B.Ed, MPhil, MS in Educational Management. Currently, she's handling PGT English. She has working experience of 36 years and has achieved 100% result many times. You're a great inspiration, ma'am. Congratulations. Next, I invite Mrs. P. Gomati from SBOA Matriculation School, Annanagar, Chennai. She's a computer science major who has worked for more than 33 years. She completed her MSc, MEd, MPhil, and achieved 100% result many times. Under her leadership, the department has achieved laurels to the school for scoring 35 centums. It's a great honor to have you here with us today, ma'am. Congratulations. I hereby welcome the next awardee, Mr. K. Satish Babu from Agarwal Vidyalaya Junior College, Veperi, Chennai. He has been working as an economics teacher over more than 28 years and has achieved 100% results with more distinctions. Under his abundant guidance, the students of Agarwal Vidyalaya have done many successful projects. Your hard work and perseverance have paid off, sir. Congratulations. Next, I welcome Ms. J. Maithili from Kendriya Vidyalaya IIT campus, Vaughan Avenue. She has completed her MSc, B.Ed in Maths with working experience of 28 years. She's currently the resource person for BGT Maths and has prepared study materials for 12th standard. A warmest congratulations to you, ma'am.
Next, we would like to call upon Mrs. Vaijayanti Sridharan, MSc B.Ed from TI Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Ambattur. She has been in this education field for 27 years and she also produced many centum holders and 100% results many times. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, we would like to call upon Mrs. Visalakshi, MCA B.Ed, MPhil from SBOA School and Junior College, Annanagar West, Chennai. She has been in this teaching field for 27 years and given many centums. Congratulations, ma'am. Now we are glad to welcome Mrs. Tilotama Ravi, MSc B.Ed from Hindu Senior Secondary School, Indiranagar, Adyar. She has been in this education field for 27 years and produces district first rank. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, we would like to call upon Mrs. Shanti, MA, M.Ed, MHRM, MPhil from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Paravandangal. She has been in this education field for 26 years and she also received KVS Regional Incentive Award. Congratulations, ma'am. Ma'am, I request you to share a few words about winning this award, ma'am. We request you to share a few words on winning this award, ma'am.
Gurubhyo Namaha. Motivation keeps you going and discipline keeps you achieving anything. I could see the discipline. This is my first visit to RIT and very happy to be here. And some of the KVNs are also here. And thank you very much for recognizing the teacher. Asriyapani, Arapani, ellarum solranga. But teachers are the pillars of the society. And we are the people, as my speaker before from Chinmaya Vidyalaya, who spoke here. We are the people who shoulder a lot of responsibility on us. If I am disciplined, if I inculcate all that to my children, the future society, the generation who we are going to motivate, mold. So let us all pledge on this day, as the professor here and the person from state government department who was here, Mr. Ravi sir, if I am right, who told us, let us all pledge today that I will be or we will be motivating our children, whatever be the pandemic, whatever be the situation, let us be with them, sail across all the perils of the sea now, what is going on, and definitely we will bring up a better society in future, sir. We, on behalf of all the staff members here, all the teachers here, all the gurus here, we promise you, we will be with you, and definitely the Chilean economy will be a brighter economy. And I thank RIT from the bottom of my heart on behalf of all the members here for recognizing the teaching fraternity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was very inspiring. Now I request Mrs. D. Shobha, BCom MA B.Ed from Hindu Senior Secondary School, Triplicane. She has been in this education field as a Hindi teacher for more than 26 years and she produces 100% result for many times. Congratulations, ma'am. The next award is for Mrs. Shanti Hana, MSc B.Ed, who is currently working as a postgraduate trained teacher handling chemistry in Kanji Sri Sankara Academy, Metric Higher Secondary School, West Tiruchendur. She has given many centums and 100% results in her 25 years of experience of teaching. Congratulations, ma'am. Here I would like to welcome Mr. S.N. Kumar, MSc B.Ed from Government Higher Secondary School, Kanyakumari. I request everyone to cheer up the winners. He is also an NSS program officer from 2007 to 2016. With an incredible experience of 25 years in teaching field, he also worked for extracurricular activities for students and also helped many poor people. Congratulations, sir. Here we call upon Madam Mrs. Mabel Charles, MSc M.Ed, handling mathematics in SBIOA Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Tiruchi. She has been in this education field for 23 years and she also honored with the Teacher of the Year in 2018 by Refuture SBIOA Educational Trust. Please put your hands together and cheer up the winners. Congratulations, ma'am. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Sendil Kumar, BSc B.Ed GNIIT from STG Surana Jain Vidyalaya, Park Town, Chennai. He is handling computer science for past 22 years and produced 100% result many times. Congratulations, sir.
Now I call upon Ms. J. Monica Sheila, MSc M.Ed MPhil, physics teacher from Christ King Girls Higher Secondary School, East Tambaram, Chennai. She has an experience of 22 years in the education field. She has been focusing on girls' education. Congratulations, ma'am. Here I welcome Mr. D.M. Vigneshwaran, MA B.Ed MPhil, English teacher, Government Higher Secondary School, Nerumbur, Pandur village. He has an experience of 21 years in the education field and has achieved 100% results. Congratulations, sir. I request you all to put your hands together for the winners. Now I call upon Ms. T. Amuda, MSc B.Ed, chemistry teacher from SSKV Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Kanchipuram. She has been in the education field for 21 years and has achieved 100% results. Congratulations, ma'am. Now I call upon Mr. P.V.L.N. Sriram, MSc B.Ed, Maths teacher from JN Municipal Higher Secondary School, Andhra Pradesh. He has an experience of 21 years in the education field and has produced more than 98% results. Congratulations, sir. Here I welcome Mrs. Ponni Stephen, BSc M.Ed B.Ed, Headmistress of Blessings International Senior Secondary School, Chengalpattu. She has been in the education field for over 20 years and is a recipient of Best Performer Award and Ideal Teacher Award by Student Development Society. Congratulations, ma'am. I request you all to put your hands together for the winners. Now I call upon Mrs. G. Dhanalakshmi, MSc MPhil B.Ed, HOD of Physics Department in Adyapana School, CBSE, Madurai. She has been in the field for 20 years and has achieved 100% results. Congratulations, ma'am. Here I welcome Mr. P. Stephen Gabriel, BSc M.Ed BD, Headmaster of Blessing Metric Higher Secondary School, Chengalpattu. He has an experience of 26 years in this field and have achieved 100% results many times. Congratulations, sir. Now I call upon Mr. R. Manivasagar, MSc MPhil B.Ed, chemistry teacher of Maharishi International Residential School, Kanchipuram. He has been in the field for 19 years and have produced many centum holders. Congratulations, sir. Mr. K. Balaji, MSc B.Ed, Maths teacher from Sri Ramakrishna Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Arcot. He has been in the education field for 18 years of experience. Now I call upon Ms. B. Aparna, MSc B.Ed, Physics teacher from Srivatsa Vishwanandan, Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Senior Secondary School, Chennai. She has an experience of 18 years in the education field and have produced 100% results. Congratulations, ma'am. in Mathematics from B.V. Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram. She has been in education field for 18 years and has achieved 100% result. Please continue inspiring the young minds, ma'am. Congratulations. I welcome Ms. Booma B, MA B.Ed MPhil in English and MA B.Ed in Hindi from Valluvar Gurukulam Higher Secondary School. She has been in the education field for 17 years. Appreciation for her devoted service as an NSS officer. Congratulations, ma'am. I welcome Mr. Tyagarajan, M.Com B.Ed, Physical Education Director from Jayagopal Garodia Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Avadi. He has an experience of 17 years and has known for producing successful sportsmen. Congratulations, sir. Next, I call upon Mrs. Manju, MSc B.Ed in Mathematics from Sri Ram Dayal Kemka Vivekananda Vidyalaya Junior College, Tiruvattiur. She has been in the education field for 17 years and has achieved 100% result. Hearty congratulations to you, ma'am. Here I welcome Mrs. M. Prabhavati, BSc B.Ed in Mathematics from G.K. Shetty Vivekananda Vidyalaya Senior Secondary School, Ambattur. She has been in the education field for more than 16 years and has achieved 100% results. We take immense pleasure in honoring you, ma'am. Congratulations. Next, I call upon Ms. Rajeshwari, MSc B.Ed in Mathematics from SMT Narbada Devi Agarwal Vidyalaya, Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Senior Secondary School. She has been in the education field for 16 years and motivated her students to achieve. Congratulations, ma'am. Here I welcome Mr. Gopi Vaidyanathan, MSc B.Ed in Mathematics from Maharishi Vidya Mandir Senior Secondary School, Medavakam. He has been in the education field for 17 years and has achieved 100% results. Congratulations, sir. Next, I call upon Mr. C. Jeshuraj, MSc MPhil B.Ed in Chemistry from BKP Higher Secondary School, Kanyakumari. He has 16 years of teaching experience and he is also an NCC Program Officer. Congratulations, sir. I welcome Mrs. Nachal M, MSc B.Ed MPhil in Mathematics from Annai Violet International School. She has 15 years of teaching experience and has achieved 100% result. Congratulations, ma'am.
Next, I call upon Mr. Charles Britto, MSc B.Ed, Computer Science teacher of CEOA Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Madurai. With an experience of 15 years in this field, he has produced 34 centum holders. Congratulations, sir. I request all of you to give a round of applause for the winner. Now I request Mrs. K. Vidya, MSc B.Ed, Mathematics teacher of Bhaktavachalam Vidyashram, Korattur, Chennai. It's an experience of 15 years, 100% results over the years. Congratulations, ma'am. Here, I would like to call upon Ms. J. Valli, MSc Max MPhil B.Ed, Mathematics Educator of the Vikasa School, Tuticorin. With an experience of 14 years in this field, she has achieved 100% results many times. I request the audience to please give a round of applause for the winner. Hearty congratulations for you, ma'am. Next, I call upon Mr. N. Kiran Kumar, MSc, Mathematics Teacher of Vivekananda Vidya Kala Ashram, Tiruvallur. He has an experience of 14 years in this field and have achieved 100% results many times. Congratulations, sir. Now, I am glad to call Mr. K. Dhanasekaran, MSc B.Ed, Chemistry Teacher of Chennai Public School, Tirumalizai, Chennai. Mr. Dhanasekaran have achieved 100% results many times in his 14 years of service. Congratulations, sir. Next, I am glad to call Ms. Kavita, BSc B.Ed, Science Teacher of Sri Natesan Vidyasala Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Manivakkam. At her 14 years of experience, she is the recipient of Perfect Attendance Award and has been recognized as the best teaching staff. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, I call upon Mrs. V.C. Jisha, MSc MPhil B.Ed, Biology Teacher of MCC Public School, Chetpet, Chennai. She has an experience of 14 years in this education field and have achieved 100% results many times. I request you to share a few words on receiving this award, ma'am.
My congratulations to all the teacher awardees. Thank you, RIT institution, chairperson, and all the faculty members and the students who are wonderfully organizing this event. Ma'am, I wanted to say this. My immense heartfelt thanks for inculcating the value of gratitude among your students, because when a teacher has been honored, it shows that the attitude of gratitude has been inculcated in this institution, which is very important for our future generation. Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations and thank you for sharing your experience, ma'am. Here, I would like to call Mr. Chellappan, MSc M.Ed MPhil, Maths Teacher of Bapuji Memorial Higher Secondary School, Kallakurichi. He has an experience of 13 years and have produced 49 centum holders in mathematics. Congratulations, sir. Next, I call upon Mr. K. Maradavada Lokesh, MSc B.Ed, Mathematics Teacher of Sri Gorantla Ramalingaya Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Tachur. He is a resource person in Vivekananda Education Society and also in Vidya Bharati, a Vedic Max. He has an experience of 13 years in this field. Congratulations, sir. I request the audience to put a round of applause for the winners. Here we are glad to call upon Mrs. B. Sivagami, M.Com B.Ed, Commerce and Accountancy Teacher of SJNS Jain Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Triplicane, Chennai. She has an experience of 13 years in this field and have achieved 100% results many times. Congratulations, ma'am.
Followed by, we have Mr. K. Sivasankar from SMSM High Secondary School located at Suchindram. Teaching mathematics for 12 years, he has been serving as an Associate NCC Officer in Army. Felicitations, sir. Let's encourage the awardee by applause. by, we have Mr. Sankar K from Mandanlal Kemani Vivekananda Vidyalaya Samiredi Kandigai School at Gumidipundi. As a chemistry teacher by profession with 12 years of experience, he has achieved second place in Vidya Bharati Science Exhibition for paper presentation. Applause to you, sir, and congratulations. Next, we have Mrs. Nisha A. from Mahalakshmi Vidya Mandir Senior Secondary School at Pamal. She has 12 years of experience in teaching math, physics, and science and has given 100% pass rate. Let's applaud the winners. Felicitations for your recognition, ma'am. Next, we have Porkari V from JRK Global Senior Secondary School located at Katankolatu. Chemistry teacher by profession, she has been handling CBSE grade 12 for 6 consecutive years and 10 for 11 consecutive years, completing 12 years of experience. Congratulations, ma'am. Followed by, we have Porkorivi from JRK Global Senior Secondary School located at Katankolatu. Followed by, we have Mrs. Prasanna Kumari B from Dr. Nalli Kupusami Vivekananda Vidyalaya Junior College at Koratur. With 11 years of experience in teaching mathematics, she has received 100% result many times. She's also received Best Motivator Award. Hearty congratulations on winning this award, ma'am. Next, we have Mr. Anand M. from Velankani Matriculation High Secondary School at Kodungayur. With 11 years of experience in teaching math, he has received 100% result many times. Felicitations, sir. Followed by, we have Mr. Silamarasan P. from the Holy Cross Matriculation High Secondary School, Valasaravakam, Chennai. He is serving 10 years in teaching physics and has achieved 100% results many times. Congratulations, sir. Next, we felicitate Mr. Ashwathaman A. from Chennai Public School from Ananagar West. With 10 years of experience in teaching physics, he has received 100% results many times. Congratulations, sir. Next, we have Parameshwari J. from Mahindra School, World School at Chengalpattu teaching computer science for 10 years. She has achieved 100% results many times. Congratulations, ma'am.
Next, I call upon Ms. Sita Lakshmi, English teacher from Belangani Public School, Kodungayu, to receive the award. She has 9 years of experience and achieved 100% results many a time. Welcome Ms. Shamala Devi, Maths teacher from Chris Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Senirkuppam, who has 9 years of experience and won Best Teachers Award for 2 consecutive years, 2018 and 2019. Congratulations, ma'am. Many such awards and nominations will follow you. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Vijay Lakshmi, Faculty of Information Technology, to receive the award, who gave and yet to give many symptoms and participated in hackathons. The best award is People's Appreciation. I request everyone to give a big round of applause. Next, I call upon Ms. Jai Chitra, PG Psychology, Sri K.C. Toshniwal Vivekananda Vidyalaya, Chennai, to receive the award, who who has 8 years of experience and achieved 100% result many times. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, I call upon Ms. Jayashree, PGT Mathematics, Devi Academy Senior Secondary School, Valisravakam, Chennai, to receive the award, who has 8 years of experience and achieved 100% result many a times. Congratulations, ma'am. I request you to share a few words, ma'am. Ma'am? We request you to share a few words, please.
Shri Guru Priyo Namaha. Namaste everyone, one and all present here. I'm happy to share this. Thank you RIT for honoring all the teachers. It's a very happy moment. Thank you.
Next, I'm pleased to welcome Josley Sharon, Faculty of English, San Academy, Pallikarnai, Chennai, who has 8 years of experience and achieved 100% result many a times. Is always a special moment. We wish you to get more such awards, ma'am. Congratulations. Next, I welcome Mrs. Gauri, 8 years of experience as a maths faculty, Kamaraj Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Chennai, to receive the award. Matriculation High Secondary School, Ainagaram. Next, I invite Ms. Saumya, 8 years of experience as a physics faculty, Wales Vidyashram, Pallavaram, to receive the award, who has obtained 100% result many times. Awards and ceremonies are all an applause of discipline. Please give her a big round of applause. Congrats, ma'am. Next, I call upon Srimati Deepika, PGT Business Studies and Accountancy, SKNS PMC Vivekananda Vidyalaya Junior College, Perambur, to receive the award, who gave and yet to give many centums in business studies with 8 years of experience. The award for work is the opportunity to do more. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, I welcome Mr. Vinay Kumar, PGT Biology, Shakti Public School, Trivallur, to receive the award, who has 6 years of experience and achieved 100% result many a times. Congratulations, sir. Many such awards and nominations will follow you, sir.
Now, can we have on stage Mr. P. Muthukumar, MSc, MEd, Informatic Practices Faculty from Kolaperumal Chetty Vaishnav Senior Secondary School, Chennai. With his exceptional skills in field of technology, he has driven the students to reach 100% results. Congratulations, sir. Next, we have request for Mr. M. Arun Pandi, MSc B.Ed TGT Maths teacher from Sivandi Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Ambattur. Mr. Arun is a dedicated teacher who has reached students during pandemic through extensive use of e-materials. Congratulations, sir. I would like to call Mrs. S. Shakti Priya, MSc MPhil PGT Physics teacher from Sri Venkateshwara Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Chennai, to the stage. She has led her students to achieve 100% of results and is known for her punctuality and exceptional skills in blended learning. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, we request for Ms. Nitya A. M.Com AB at BGT banking teacher from Agurchand Manpul Jain School, Chennai. She is a committed teacher who goes beyond the call of duty to ensure each child is supported. Congratulations, ma'am. We would like to call upon Mrs. M.K. Rakibunisha, MSc, MPhil, B.Ed, PGT physics teacher from St. Brito Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Chennai. She has 20 years of experience in this educational field, an excellent teacher guiding her students to achieve 100% results. Congratulations, ma'am. Next, we would like to request Ms. R. Deepa Priya Dashini, MCA, MPhil, B.Ed, Computer Science teacher from Wisdom Park International School, Tirupattur on stage. She has guided her students to achieve 100% results. A hearty congratulations, ma'am.
The best teachers, teachers from the heart and not from the book. Thank you for being the wonderful teacher. Now, let's invite Jacinta ma'am for providing the oath of thanks.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. On behalf of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, I am glad to express my vote of thanks. On behalf of the institution, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Mr. Robert J. Ravi, who spared his valuable time from his busy schedule to grace this event. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds. My gratitude to all the speakers for gracing the occasion and sharing their opinions today. A special mention to our chairperson, Dr. Thangam Meghanathan, for being our pillar of strength. With deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers for their endless efforts, and even like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling days ago. It requires planning and hard work. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very dedicated staff of our institution who are well versed in their job. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event a grand success. Special thanks to our technical arrangement, stage sitting, and hospitality team. I thank you so much for attending the event. Finally, I would like to thank our head outreach, Mr. Prince Pakiraj, who made this event happen. Your days of hard work were evident in your acts. Last but not the least, a big thanks to each one who made this event a memorable one for all of us. Thank you.
I kindly request everyone to stand up for the national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga Tava शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Everyone, please be seated.
Let's have a group photo. Those who received award from this side, please come. Come fast.